And a first and goal off that 14-yard penalty. It's Patrick's got a touchdown pass. For a first on third down. Dalton pass intercepted. It is picked off. Oh, he's missed this time. And the Jets unable to get any points off the takeaway. Lost when they lost Marvin Jones and Mohamed Sanu for free agency. Looking for the long ball. And the man is there. Green has it for the touchdown.
Here he comes over the top. Receiver comes across. A lot of arrows there. But why would you stay? Oh, he got caught just sitting there, the safety. You got to backpedal when you're a receiver like A.J. Green going down the middle of the field and help out Darrelle Revis, who was expecting safety help.
From 15.
Just lets it go all out once again. Boy, and Eric Decker shows his power and strength.
Pause there, but it goes as another Fitzpatrick touchdown pass. They signed him in the offseason after Harrison left for the Giants. Dalton. Yet again, they get to the quarterback. Bring it over to the near side with Green about blocked, and he's past the 20. And here he goes sprinting down the sideline.
Back to Jim Nance.
Down the field they go, and it is caught by LaFell at the 22 of the Jets.
What a read. What a job by LaFell. They have one-on-one. Why not take a shot?
2nd and 10. That's Hill. To the end zone for the touchdown. Well, Jeremy Hill, he knows how to find that end zone. Dalton got one-on-one down the side, and it is
What a catch.
Caught.
Again, a quick release. When you go up there right on the line of scrimmage, tight coverage, all three receivers outside.
Dalton. Decked again. It's a new record getting to Dalton. No team had ever gotten to him this many times. That's the 7th time, and it's Leonard Williams again. With 58 seconds to go and 47 yards, Nugent's kick is good. Fitzpatrick steps up, and it is intercepted. Final score is Cincinnati 23 and the New York Jets 22.
And Mike Tomlin didn't waste any time. On a 4th and 5, Roethlisberger, low throw. Better for field position, but when the ball's that close, Adam Jones is going to go down and get it. 2nd and 10 for Pittsburgh. Roethlisberger fires, handled. Xavier Grimble.
That's his first NFL catch and making a touchdown as he goes over George Iloka.
Jackson was the offensive coordinator, now the head coach in Cleveland. Dalton sells the fake beautifully and connects downfield to A.J. Green.
But he hung on.
Shotgun. Dalton, fake and throw. Tyler Croft. He had what turned out to be the game winner last week. And Nugent knocks it through. And Foster gets away with one. Steelers lead the chains. Deep ball. Airing it out. Simultaneous with Coates and Kirkpatrick with the interception.
He slowed down about 30 yards down the field. Kirkpatrick did not. Pins him to the sideline. Uses his body.
Dalton. Downfield. There's A.J. Green with the catch. Huber will hold it. Nugent. Perfect. Dalton. Off play action. Jeremy Hill working that sideline. Hill with a big gain. Fake it. Roethlisberger looking for the deep ball. Caught! Sammy Coates! A rainbow from Roethlisberger. Fake it. Roethlisberger looking for the deep ball. Caught! Sammy Coates! 5 receivers set. Roethlisberger fires, end zone, Jesse James, touchdown Steelers.
Left side of the screen comes James right over the middle, right behind Maaluga.
from the gun. A 1st and 25. Dalton, beautiful spiral to Tyler Boyd.
In our broadcast booth, I'm getting pelted here.
Roethlisberger almost got pelted. Now he's running. Roethlisberger dives. Roethlisberger from the gun. Roethlisberger, open man, D'Angelo Williams.
This is unbelievably wide open.
2 catches, 38 yards. Dalton underneath. Bernard works the sideline. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
The Steelers are in zone and they're looking for these short outlet passes, but you can see the speed of Bernard and then the strength.
Cincinnati is on the move with a 1st and 10 inside the Pittsburgh 40. Dalton deep drop. Over the middle, the soft toss. And the ball popped loose. Scooped up by Golden. Golden down the sideline and Pittsburgh takes over. It's the rookie Tyler Boyd. One last-ditch effort here for the Cincinnati Bengals. Dalton, floater. Bernard doesn't head out of bounds. Instead, they're going to play the lateral game, but with the wrong people. Pittsburgh scoops it up, and the Steelers grind out another victory in this rivalry. An early season statement in the AFC North. Pittsburgh outlasts Cincinnati 24-16. Roethlisberger and Dalton share a moment. 3 touchdowns for Roethlisberger, 2 interceptions. There's Lewis and Tomlin. The last time these two teams met, it was chaos. So 2nd and 2. Keep it on the ground. Hill, big hole. Jeremy Hill down the sideline. Hill stumbling inside the 5. Cincinnati looking to get on the board. Fisher is the motion man. Back set up in the eye. Handed off straight ahead. Touchdown, Jeremy Hill.
And getting into the end zone with ease.
Riley Dixon to punt it out of his own end zone. Adam Jones moves forward. Brings it in at the 46. Jones makes a cut and he's spun down. Loses the football. Denver recovers it. As part of that special teams unit. He was hit by Anderson. Simeon, deep drop. Deep ball, Simeon looking for it all. He drops it in the bucket. Emmanuel Sanders, touchdown Broncos.
The fumble gave the Broncos the ball in Bengal territory, and Simeon and Sanders take care of the rest.
Quick hitter. Green out in space. Oh, beautiful cut by Green. Looking to power it in. Hill runs off contact for the touchdown.
The contact of the Broncos, and Hill has his 2nd touchdown rushing of the afternoon.
1st and goal for Denver. Trying to regain the lead. Touchdown! Simeon delivers to Sanders.
An out route by Sanders. Look at the timing, the good protection there, and the ball thrown away from the defense just enough.
Quarterback guru Jeff Christensen in the Chicago area. Simeon throwing. Ball is stripped. Thomas with the catch. Turns it upfield, and the chop by Jones. Protection. Breaks down. Dalton gets out of it. Dalton using his legs. Tremendous answer here by the Denver offense. Simeon tossed to the outside. Sanders, the fake upfield, and he's dropped inside the 5. 2nd and goal for the Broncos. Thomas goes in motion. Fake it. Simeon, end zone, touchdown, John Phillips.
But John Phillips celebrating his 5th career touchdown reception.
6 minutes to go. Simeon, deep ball. He connects downfield with Hireman, the former Ohio State standout in his NFL debut. Denver up by 5. Simeon steps up. Simeon dials up the deep ball. Demaryius Thomas, he's got it. Touchdown.
Lewis Harris to the inside and reaches for the ball. Tight coverage by Lewis Harris, but not tight enough.
Well, he becomes a starting quarterback. He's the same guy. Dalton now with his team down by 12. Knocked up in the air and it's intercepted. The wheels have come off. The Broncos win it in Cincinnati, 29-17. Trevor Siemian in his first road game as the starting quarterback, 312 yards and 4 touchdowns.
They bring in Gio Bernard, and he's good out of the backfield in the passing game, as you can see right here. And Bernard scoots down the sideline and into Miami territory.
You want to get the football to A.J. Green, but Giovanni Bernard, this is what you want to do to running backs like him. The wide receivers blocking the whole way down the field. A.J. Green and the tight end Uzuma, good block by him to give Bernard those extra yards.
Huber on the hold, and the Bengals put up 3 on the game's first possession. Perfect is right over the center here. Now drops back as Tannehill pumps it and goes long, and he's got Kenny Stills, who's going to take it for the touchdown. 74 yards.
Caught him in a blitz. That's what he did that time. And Kenny Still, that's what he wanted to do. And that's what you have to do. Offensive lines beat up. A lot of adversity. Here he comes down the field. Watch this move. Looks across and then just breaks the route. This was not designed. And that was just a good read by Kenny Still. I can't imagine. Boy, Ryan Tannehill, the one thing I heard Dan Marino make a comment about a preseason game, people do not talk about his throwing arm enough. Ryan Hewitt, 89. Boy, what a block.
Here's the play action fake. Dalton steps up away from the pressure, and he goes deep. Green is down there. Oh, he caught it.
This is what happens when you have guys in this league. We talk about it every week. Just throw it up, give them a chance. And it's catch it, it's incomplete, or you draw a penalty a lot of times too. So,
well, in a jump ball, Green. 3rd and 4.
Double blitz, picked up well.
Green, stiff arm.
Defenses that blitz, man to man, you got to keep him in the pocket.
Here's a quick toss. And Green breaks the tackle and is in for the touchdown.
I mean, the off coverage, it's a run play, or it can be a quick throw to the outside. And A.J. Green, they throw so many short passes to him, and this is why.
Good starting point here for Miami. From the 43, and knocked down by Perfect.
And the Dolphins got to step up in there and make some tackles.
2nd and 8. Dalton, straight drop back and pulled in again by Green.
They're worried about the pass. Nobody underneath.
And Nugent, good again as we approach the 2-minute mark. Tannehill, here comes pressure. Ball on the ground, recovered by Pecco.
And did not see anybody open to get rid of the football quick, and there was nobody open down the field.
The left hash mark, and Nugent's kick is good. 3 points. 1st and 10. Down the field they go. Looking for Green, and he makes the basket catch.
When he comes in the pass game, this is just a quick move at the line of scrimmage. And look at A.J. Green open up.
How about another 43 yards, Phil? His 2nd catch of plus 40 for tonight. 22 yards. He's already had 1 from 22. 2 from longer range. And the chip shot good. And again, Tannehill runs into a storm.
Stack A.J. Green.
Again, here they come, and this time, for the first time, they get to Dalton. Bobby McCain had a couple of passes thrown to him. He's an eligible receiver. Here's a 2nd and 5, throw down the field. LaFell.
Deep. LaFell comes all the way across the field, and it's good coverage. And boy, what a job by Andy Dalton.
Great throw.
What a relief man.
4th sack for Cincinnati, that is. 3rd down. 3rd and 9. Tannehill's pass on the mark. And look at Landry. Look at him weaving and getting past a couple of players and all the way out to the 35. From the 39 of the Bengals. Tannehill intercepted. That's Chris Lewis Harris. Here's Tannehill. Pressure from behind, and he is unable.
You know, it wasn't a sharp performance by the Bengals, but it's evident when you watch them, they're a good football team.
Well, we had over the last 3 quarters, we had 4 field goals to talk about.
Respect this defensive line. They want to keep them off balance.
Go with Elliott. Past Michael Johnson, and a whole lot more to the 21. And Elliott takes it home for the touchdown. Oh, you're not kidding. Watch 70. Absolutely blew out the line. That freed it up for the rookie to find the end zone. Perfect is back on the field for the Bengals. As Prescott's throw is down to the 5 with Williams again. And back, Dallas is 11. Prescott keeps it, and he has the touchdown.
Here they come. Nobody paying attention to the quarterback. Somebody's got to set the edge.
3rd and 3. Witten for the first time, and a stiff arm. From the 14, Prescott to Beasley, and Dallas has another touchdown.
Tried to do a little stutter go. Didn't like what he saw. Didn't feel the pressure.
From deep in its own territory, stepping up and firing it to the 36. 1st and 10, Cincinnati. There is A.J. Green at the 50. Their first drive of the second half. Begins with Elliott breaking it into the secondary, and it's a foot race, and he will not be touched. You're wondering what his 60-yard time is? Check it out.
Same old thing.
208 straight game. Here's a 3rd and 8. Prescott, ball out. Still on the ground, and Kirkpatrick tried to run with it. Now Ray has it. He's not down yet. This is the first giveaway by Prescott on the season. Still no pick, but his first fumble lost, and Cincinnati will take over. 1st and goal. Dalton lobs it, back of the end zone, touchdown.
To the man there, cover him, throw it behind. Andy Dalton stepped up in the pocket. Nice job by him.
I think he might look his way. He is. Goes and goes underneath, and Stan LaFell has another touchdown.
Throw these little outcuts.
Half game better than Philadelphia, which is at 3-1. Eagles had a bye last week, lost today. And there it is. And Ezekiel Elliott, 15 carries, 134 on the ground, and a couple of touchdowns. Dallas is 4-1. Its only loss was week 1.
Tom Brady is back. 4 receivers set for the Pats. On a 3rd and 9. Brady steps into the pocket. Brady tosses one sideline. Caught in stride. Gronkowski. 3rd and long. The hand of the pressure. Dalton timing route. Downfield. Giovanni Bernard with the catch. 4th and goal. Hand it to Bernard. Runs into a wall. Bernard is stuffed. Dalton is 10 of 11. Dalton triggers it. Downfield to A.J. Green. Working out of the pistol. Dalton, option, nice fake. Andy Dalton takes it in for the touchdown. Shotgun for Brady. Brady has time. Brady throws. Chris Hogan. Hogan down the sideline. Spun down. There's the big play New England was looking for. Shotgun. Brady. Good hands. James White takes it in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Right side of the screen, you can see Dansby a little bit late getting over there, and all he can do is look at the back of the number 28 jersey there.
Dalton, pocket holds up. Dalton gets out of trouble, throws in stride to Tyler Boyd. Completions have been first down, so important ones. This is a 3rd and goal. Dalton to the end zone. Hands from LaFell. He's got it.
Look at this route, just overpowering Butler with his speed and size. Makes the grab and gets both his feet down in front of the officials in the back of the end zone.
Instead, it's a 2nd and 18 for the Bengals. Shotgun. Dalton. Look out. Dalton in trouble. Thrown down for a safety. Dante Hightower. For the Patriots, so Brady was familiar with it. Gronkowski busting it down the sideline. And Gronk is brought down inside the 5 by Shaw. 1st and goal. Inside the 5. Brady tosses. Low throw. Gronk has got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Rob Gronkowski with the hands.
The sure hands of Gronkowski goes down and keeps it from hitting the turf. 4 for 4 on the drive.
Take the handoff. Brady off play action. Throws. Wide open Gronkowski. Rob Gronkowski releasing. And a big play to the tight end. Tom Brady. Career completion number 5,000 for Brady. Shotgun. Brady. On the move. Connection made. It's James White with the angle. Touchdown, New England.
Coming right at you, right side of the screen, you'll see Dansby in a trail position by about 3 yards.
2nd and 8 for Cincinnati. Play fake. Dalton. Downfield. Oh, what a grab. Tyler Boyd. Maybe it changes the way Marvin Lewis approaches this. Mike Nugent hits the chippy. Brady throwing on 2nd and 12. Open man Gronkowski. Tom Brady delivers separation from Sean Williams. Still a 1-possession game. Brady over the middle. In stride, Gronkowski. Brought down by his shoelaces. Josh Shaw with the play for Cincinnati.
And more conversation from Gronkowski.
And perfect again. Gronkowski is talking to anybody in the area wearing a Bengals uniform. And now flags come down. 4th and goal. Brady on a give. Blunt going airborne. He's in. Touchdown, New England. Number 12 back at Gillette Stadium. And he leads the Patriots to a 35-17 win over the Cincinnati Bengals.
First incompletion today for Dalton. He goes to the ground with Hill. Has some room up the middle. Jeremy Hill putting the moves on. First down and more. Hill inside the 20, 10, 5, and brought down inside the 5 by Jamar Taylor. It's Bernard at running back on 1st and goal. They give it to Bernard. Has room and takes it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 40-yard attempt for Nugent, and that is no good. On 1st down, they give it to Crowell. Reverses field across the 35. Crowell breaks free to midfield. And on the read, he keeps it himself. Hogan to the 45 and a 1st down for the Browns. 2nd and 13. Good protection. Kessler on the run. Shovel pass caught by Barnage at the 5. And Barnage is tackled at the 5, and now Kessler is hurt. Crowell on 1st and goal from the 1. Takes the handoff up the middle and in. Touchdown, Browns. 3 on the play clock. Dalton takes the snap out of the shotgun. Over the middle, diving catch is made. Into Cleveland territory, Brandon LaFell picks up 21. So 1st down and 10. Dalton looking for LaFell. He's wide open. He's got it and takes it in, but there's a flag down. And it's possible this is coming back. This could be against Brandon LaFell.
Illegal contact, number 22 of the defense. A penalty is declined.
No question about it on the replay. Brandon LaFell. So the options here, they're toss one in the end zone or a quick out route to try to get in field goal range. Looks like they're going to go deep. Dalton to the end zone, down the field, and it is deflected and caught! Touchdown! A.J. Green! 3 on the ground, 4 through the air. 8th play of the drive. Hogan doesn't see anybody, steps up, has some room to run. Inside the 20, still on his feet, cuts back. Kevin Hogan dives, and he's in! Touchdown! On 2nd down and 9. It is Hill again. Has some room on the right side. Jeremy Hill breaks free. It's a foot race to the end zone. Hill at the 20. Hill takes it in. Touchdown! 74 yards! 7:35 to go. Dalton taking a deep shot on 1st down the sideline. One-handed catch. A.J. Green. Have a day, A.J. 19% of their drives this year end in field goal, 5th highest in the NFL. Highlights their red zone struggles as Nugent connects from 36 yards. Hogan steps up over the middle. Intercepted. Picked off by Sean Williams. Lost the football, and Austin Pastor falls on it.
And that'll be a 1st down.
Unbelievable. Drifting right, and it hits the upright, no good. So that's the 2nd missed field goal today by Mike Nugent. Hogan has time, and his pass is deflected and intercepted. Picked off by Vinny Ray. And that should do it.
You get younger and less experienced as you get injuries if you're a young football team.
Burkhead, and that should be the final play of the game. Andy Dalton and the Bengals offense with 559 yards of offense, 271 on the ground. Bengals win 31-17.
Good morning back in the United States. Kenny Albert along with John Lynn. Should be a lot of fun. The 3rd and final NFL game in London. Jackson split wide to the right. Cousins swings it out. It's Jamison Crowder. Nice change of direction. 1st down and more into Bengals territory. 15th play of the drive for the Redskins. On 2nd down, it is Kelly. And Kelly takes it in for a Redskins touchdown.
But run it very effectively. 7 minutes and 22 seconds on the opening drive. You can't draw it up any better.
For the Bengals, this is Erickson. Erickson out across the 30, still going. Across midfield. And finally forced out of bounds. 2nd down and 5. This is Bernard inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown.
It's one thing these guys do well. They get out and lead these running backs, and you see Breland get a fistful of face mask.
Cousins with all kinds of time on 1st down, and the catch is made by the tight end Vernon Davis. Like Hill injured his arm earlier on that scoring drive. There is a flag as the catch is made by A.J. Green, the NFL's leading receiver. Career long is 55. Nugent from 51. It is no good. Wide to the left. 3rd down and 7. From the Bengals 44. Cousins to the outside. Reed extending. Hopkins from 55. And he will not have the distance. Now on 3rd and 10, it is Green. And Green with a terrific 2nd and 3rd effort picks up a Bengals 1st down. Daniel Snyder of the Redskins, Mike Brown of the Bengals to the end zone, and the catch is made for a touchdown by Tyler Eifert.
And Andy Dalton hanging in there, knowing the blitz is coming, knowing he's going to take a shot, but hanging in there and finding his Pro Bowl tight end.
Mike Nugent. Extra point is no good. It is Dunbar matched up with Green, and it's Green once again. Second and goal off the fake to Hill. Dalton will walk it in for a Bengals score.
Watch the hard run fake. Everyone's thinking run. He hides the football. All of a sudden, Zeitler pops out and slips, but it doesn't matter as Andy Dalton fooled the entire Redskins defense. Look at that. Uses the eyes, uses his body to hide that ball, and then he's out the door.
Second down and 2. As Cousins fires downfield, and it is Deshaun Jackson who makes the catch in Bengals territory. Always fun to chat with Coach Weiss. Cousins on second down to the outside. It's complete. First down and more. Diving into the end zone is Jordan Reed for a Redskins touchdown. No A.J. Green on the field on second down. As Dalton throws, it is picked off by Compton. Will Compton with the interception, including the last 4 full games. Now Cousins throws, and it's Vernon Davis. Davis all the way out to the 44-yard line. Second down and 8. Cousins with time, fires, wide open, it's Crowder. And Jamison Crowder dives for the end zone, he's in.
Jamison Crowder with a great job fighting through a face mask that wasn't called and getting into the end zone.
Play action on first down. Dalton looking for Green, and A.J. Green makes the catch, a spectacular catch, and there are 2 flags. On first down, walking it in is Jeremy Hill for a Bengals touchdown.
It sealed the edge for Jeremy Hill. Look at him turn inside, and now it's an easy walk-in for Jeremy Hill.
Cousins on third down, and the catch is made by Crowder. Breaks free, picks up a Redskins first down. Crowder made the catch, stayed in bounds, takes it all the way to the Bengals 22. Earlier today, we've had 3 missed kicks, 2 field goals, and an extra point from the right hash. Hopkins' kick from 40 yards out is good, and we are tied. Dustin Hopkins with the 40-yard field goal with just over 1 minute remaining to tie the game. We had the missed extra point by Mike Nugent of the Bengals earlier. So Washington and Cincinnati heading for overtime. From the 29-yard line, it is Kelly. And Robert Kelly stays on his feet inside the 15, down at the 13-yard line. Dustin Hopkins from 34. His kick is no good. Wide to the left.
Wow.
A minute 10 remaining. It is Dalton on the sneak.
Ball
comes out. Redskins say they have it.
It's Chris Baker, his hands there. Here comes Will Compton, and boom, that is Will Compton. The shot, Chris Baker's hand pulling at the ball. Will Compton comes, puts his face right on the ball.
Clock hits 0. Cousins. And that will do it. So the Redskins and Bengals fly all the way to London. 27-27 tie.
Points per game for New York, 25th in the league. After a play fake, he's right on target to Will Tye, the tight end. Hill of Cincinnati had that exact total in 1 game against Cleveland. Some trickery, and Jennings with running room. 5 for 5 on this opening drive. Play fake to Jennings. In the flat, caught. Jarrell Adams, the touchdown for New York. First career touchdown for the rookie out of South Carolina. The offensive coordinator gives you a lot of different looks. He wants to make sure the defense has to spend time with all these things in practice. This works beautifully. Tyler Eifert. Look at the tight end run all the way inside the 10-yard line. 14 years, primarily as the quarterback coach. After the fake, it's a touchdown to A.J. Green. That didn't take long for Cincinnati to respond. 3rd down and 7. 5-man Cincinnati rush, and the long throw off the hands of Roger Lewis. Cincinnati brings a blitz. Eli off his back foot. Complete to Will Tye. The Lions, and the Bengals have brought him back. That was a popular move in their locker room. Wounded duck, but it's on target. Bengals bring pressure, and Manning is sacked back at the 48-yard line. Geno Atkins is there. The Cincinnati blitz. Manning got it off for a 1st down. 2nd and 7. And that one is intercepted on the near side by Dre Kirkpatrick. He's inside the 10 and down inside the 8-yard line. Play clock running out. 1 second on the snap. Quick pop to A.J. Green. He's in trouble and ripped down by Janoris Jenkins. Extra point in London in the last game 2 weeks ago. No problem that time from 25 yards. Manning, man open, caught by Beckham. He throws a rocket. Sterling Shepard, little shake and bake. Just the 1 timeout left for the Bengals. Manning, wide open, Beckham. He got free for a New York touchdown. Deep throw. Green the catch. 4-man rush. Dalton throws on the run. It'll get close to the goal line, and it's batted away.
Playing defensive back. I'm surprised he didn't catch it.
You know he wanted to.
I know he did.
Robbie Gould will kick off. Alex Erickson back deep with Rex Burkhead. And it's Erickson. Trying to go all the way across the field. Found a hole. Alex Erickson trying to get away from the kicker, Robbie Gould. And he is finally taken down by Cody Sensabaugh to save a touchdown. 2nd and 6. Now Jeremy Hill walks in for a touchdown, and Cincinnati takes advantage of the great kickoff return to retake the lead. Do you have more appreciation for the officials now? Eli Manning, deep throw, looking for Roger Lewis.
Hopefully we'll get something done about that.
On 2nd and 1, here's Hill again.
We had fans hanging over the railing, and that was a very enjoyable experience.
Dalton on target. Nugent trying to make it a 6-point game from 38 yards, and he is 2 for 2 tonight. Different faces or whatever you call it. I'm not a really big emoji guy myself, as you can tell. And Manning, so there's a catch of this season, serving an NFL suspension. Jennings finds a big hole. The Giants finally do something. I'm surprised too with this much time left, but going for the lead right now. Manning, touchdown. Sterling Shepard, and they're an extra point away from going on top. On 3rd down, 5 straight incompletions by Dalton, and they rush it. With 5, flush him from the pocket, man open, Tyler Eifert. 1st down and much more. Dalton down the middle, too high, and intercepted by Landon Collins. And got knocked down by his own man, Jonathan Casillas. It was intended for Tyler Kroft, the tight end. They lose 21 yards of field position, but still in good shape. And Manning getting Grady. And that one is intercepted by George Iloka. Going for Tavares King. 3rd and 4 from their own 15. 4-man rush, but they get pressure. Now Dalton takes off running. And he's still going. Bernard right behind the left guard, staying in the block, and they still smother Dalton. Priced newcomers, they spent money to keep Pierre Paul, was a free agent. Dalton in trouble and going down again. It's Vernon. They tackle at the beginning of the year. 3rd and 6, they hand it off to Jennings, and they convert on the ground for a huge 1st down. Giants about to go to 4-1 at home this year if they can run out the clock, earn their 4th straight win, and go to 6-3 for the season. Rashad Jennings. Still 2 games behind Dallas. But very well positioned now, at least with an eye toward the wild card.
That fourth down call, Sean. 4th and goal. Ben McAdoo going for it. What a gutty call.
And they scored a 3-yard touchdown instead of kicking a field goal that would have gotten them within 3 points at 20-17.
Back, he has 13 catches for over 200 yards. In and out of the hands of their Pro Bowl wide receiver A.J. Green. And don't look now, but Green is down on the field and has not gotten back up. Late arriving sellout crowd in shock right now that A.J. Green is having to leave on a golf cart. Go to the ground game, and this is LaShawn McCoy. And he's been doing this for a long time. So 3rd down, they're coming after Taylor. He gets rid of the ball. Wide open is Robert Woods, and he is cutting back to the inside. Give it to McCoy, bounces to the outside, and he will waltz untouched into the end zone. Buffalo, a touchdown on its opening drive of the afternoon.
Watch the jump cut right here. First of all, they're going to cave this side down. Now watch the jump cut. Bam, incognito again with the hip flip, the seal, and right there's that jump cut, Charles. That's beautiful, isn't it?
They did such a great job blocking it, coming off of a short week on Monday night this week.
Great protection this time, and a great throw by Dalton in the AFC North despite their struggles this season. Caught by Boyd again.
Tackle a tight end right there.
Dalton gonna run it. And it is a touchdown.
Watch Dalton going out the back door right there. See the read on number 55, Jerry Hughes? Hughes sees it just enough to get a hand on Dalton.
Mike Nugent missed a huge point after over in London. High snap. And did he miss it again? He did.
That's on the center.
Not Jeremy Hill, but can the guys out wide win their one-on-ones?
Intercepted on the far side of the field by Gilmore, and he will take it inside the 5-yard line. 26-yard field goal try, good by Carpenter. So the turnover, Buffalo had the mark.
Spot.
Here's that slant, they misfired on. First down, Dalton to throw it, and looking wide open, and there's a big fella who takes a huge hit.
Anytime your flat defender goes to the flat and turns upfield, the most outside defender in zone, Jamar Inhedebo, who's new to the team, he has to run through that wheel route. Did not.
They're going to throw it. What a throw, and that is the first career touchdown for the rookie Tyler Boyd.
Trying to get back. See that? See him wheeling now? Because James Wright ran that little short route inside that drew him just enough to allow Boyd to get to the corner.
Point after now by Nugent. Unbelievable. Taylor out of the shotgun. Puts it in the hands of McCoy. Another dazzling move and another injured player. Part of this offense.
Speed guy.
Taylor forcing it into the end zone. Is that a pick?
Great receivers in that situation. They come and attack the ball. Goodwin is waiting for the ball to come to him as opposed to coming through the defensive back to attack.
And look at Kirkpatrick, though, getting both feet down, inbounds on the catch.
On both guys.
Well, all you need right there is a field goal, and you have the lead. Penalty flag down the play. And Jeremy Hill with a big run, but this might come back, and then a flag comes down at the end of the play.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
A do-or-die game. But both of them making major mistakes that they don't need to.
There's Brandon LaFell, and here. Dalton has it batted into the air off the hand and then intercepted by Gilmore.
Back behind him, he tries to get a hand on it to haul it in. Instead, he tips it up in the air.
Bills actually cut him this year, and they brought him back after one game. Cutting it back to the inside is Gillisley, and good, strong running. Career long of 60, but not hit from 50 this year. And this one is drilled right through the uprights.
And here we go with another one of those exotic formations by the Bengals.
And they hand it off in a big run for Jeremy Hill. Gillislee breaks it to the outside, turns a corner. Perfect hand, Kirkpatrick both back into the game. And Taylor able to get rid of it. And the catch for a big gain is Brandon Tate. Field goal is good from 20 yards out by Carpenter.
Because I don't want to give up a touchdown or a cheat, but your corners, no.
Catch by Brandon LaFell. Third down at 12. Dalton to Bernard, and they close in on him, but he picks up a first down. And it started now, 27 seconds left. And Dalton looking down the field. And that is a catch made by Burkhead.
And Blanton just went out.
Four-man rush. Dalton steps up, throws it up in the air to the end zone, and it is incomplete, and the Buffalo Bills have pulled one out here in Cincinnati on the road. Boy, and a Buffalo defense with an outstanding game today.
It's moving quickly again. 2nd and 8. Halfback receiver. In stride. It's Dixon on the catch and run. Kenneth Dixon. It's a 3rd and 5. Flacco out of the gun. Flacco takes a shot. End zone. Looking for Perriman. Touchdown.
Now 2 weeks ago, he got a touchdown against Cleveland. This is spectacular. Watch the feet. Both feet in, right over the top of Denard. Ball perfectly placed by Flacco to the back of the end zone.
3-0 against the AFC North. 2-5 against the rest of their opponents. 3rd and 7. Flacco. Strong throw downfield. And he makes the connection with Kamar Aiken. Field goals made. Tucker continues it, and it's perfect. Quick snap. Dalton rifles it downfield. He's got his man, Tyler Boyd. First down, Cincinnati. From 23 yards away. He's got it. Here's Flacco on first down. That ball deflected and intercepted. It's picked up by Malaluga.
Second time today he's had a pass deflected. And again, it's going to be Carlos Dunlap with the big hands up there. Watch, this is 11 times now this season that Dunlap has affected a pass at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Dalton didn't expect the snap. Trying to jump on top of it. Baltimore was there, and they've got it.
Well, a lot of pointing going on. Bodine snaps the ball before Dalton's ready. Huge turnover.
Fake it. Flacco floats it on time. The catch and run. Mike Wallace showing off the speed. Cox to snap it. Cook to hold it. From 57 yards away, Justin Tucker. He's the best kicker in the NFL. Kenneth Dixon lines up in the backfield. Flacco to throw it. On time, Dennis Pitta. Justin Tucker. 54-yarder. He knocks it through. On a 2nd and 8. Dalton with a deep drop. Out of the pocket. The fake. The floater to Hill in stride. And he's out of bounds. 3rd and 7. Dalton gets rid of it. On a line to Boyd. 3rd and goal. Dalton. Moving, Dalton back in the end zone, touchdown, it's Eifert.
Looking for him at first, doesn't see him, now he's going to roll out, buy some time. Eifert going along the back end zone, where the defenders have a real difficult time dropping that deep. Mosley could have pushed him out of the back of the end zone, which would have been illegal contact, but probably would have gotten away with it.
Extra point, which has been an adventure, no good. Play action. Flacco dump it off underneath. Use check. First down. Tucker's kick is good. So 1st and 15 now for Cincinnati. 7:24 to go in the 4th. Still a 2-possession game. Dalton stripped to the ball. Diving on top of it, oh boy, Dalton throws, and he hooks up with Tyler Eifert. Missed on an extra point today. From 36 yards away, he puts it through. Ravens asking their defense to come through once again. Give it to Burkhead. Burkhead's got a lane. Rex Burkhead with a first down run. Ravens trying to hold on. Dalton throws it to Tyler Eifert. It's a first down for the Bengals. Dalton with a strike. Dalton from the gun. Steps up, loses the football. Baltimore's got it. Elvis Dumervil knocked it free.
It's such a skill to go after the ball instead of trying to make the tackle. Watch as he reaches beyond Winston here. Left hand, then right hand, punches it out. And that's all she wrote for the Bengals today, and perhaps for their season.
Morgan Cox, the snapper, and Cook. No one's rushing him. Flags come down. Nobody has even come close to Cook, who goes to the back of the end zone as time expires. But there will be holding probably called on the play.
The result of the play is a safety. That 2 points will count, and by rule, there is no extension, so the game is over.
Well, that's it. It ends on a wacky play.
That is brilliant coaching, though.
For this young man who grew up about 45 minutes north of here in Centerville, Ohio. He's missed his last 3 extra points, but this field goal try is good from 32 yards away. And right back in there today, 3rd down and 8. Things open up. And now Wentz trying to get to the first down marker, which he will do. He runs it much better than a lot of people think he does. He's a good athlete. And decided to go to the University of Texas. Wide open LaFell. How does a guy on 3rd and 9 get that open all the way to the 44-yard line? Well, there are a lot of guys, Core and James Wright. Burkhead getting playing time now with the injuries they've had the last 3 weeks. 3rd down, and Dalton looking for the big ball. And it's caught by Core, and he is dragged down at the 5-yard line. What a throw. When they're looking for a touchdown running the ball, that's always Jeremy Hill. And he finds the end zone here. Sturgis has hit 4 field goals this year from 50 plus. This one 51, and it's off the upright. I think the Bengals were trying to get that play off before they looked at it, and a good thing they did. 2nd down, pump fake one way, comeback screen the other way to Hill, leapfrogs a defender, and he's down to the 16-yard line, about 2 yards shy of a first down. Boy, he turned around one of the worst franchises into really one of the best in recent years. 33 yards and right down the middle for Nugent. Dalton just hit on 7 of 8 on this drive, and look into the end zone for Eifert. And you called it, Charles Davis. That is a touchdown.
And get help. We still have a chance.
Dalton looking for the long one to LaFell, and he got it at the 35-yard line. 3rd down and 5. You see they need to get to the 3 to get a first down. Dalton to the end zone, touchdown, Brandon LaFell.
Just a little bit more, and that could lead to other mistakes.
They fake it one way on the run. Wentz slings it across the middle, and that reception made by the rookie Paul Turner. And a big gainer for Turner, the rookie out of Louisiana Tech. Way back to 2006 in the 4th round, they found Pecco out of Michigan State. 2nd down, under heavy pressure, and this time it is picked off.
Things of that nature to stall your offense, that kills you.
Dalton looking down the sideline, and the reception is made by the rookie Tyler Boyd. 26-yard attempt, and it is good. So they got the timeout. No penalty. It's 4th down and 5. They need to get to the 8. Wentz backs up, throws in the end zone, wide open, and that is a touchdown for Zach Ertz, his 2nd of the year. Quick slant to Burkhead. Pretty nifty moves there, and then he put it on the ground. And the Eagles say they've recovered it. Burke had a couple of really nice moves to get additional yardage and then lost the handle. And that's the quickest way a Philadelphia team has a chance to get back in it if they have recovered.
Look, we're still 14:51 to go. This thing's long from being over. And there it is.
There it is indeed.
You know that big guy wants to play.
Wentz down the middle, and it's intercepted. And then into the arms of Williams.
He stands in there tall and delivers.
Stands tall again and has it batted right back into his arms, and he takes off running. How about that? Ball at the 14. And there's that crossing pattern again, and again it's Aguilar. And getting into the end zone, it is Darren Sproles for the touchdown.
I believe he'll get it.
Well, it gives you an idea. This is basically the third full game as they throw that one to Jake Fisher. That's a play you brought up earlier, and he fumbles the ball. And now all of a sudden you run a play that turns out initially to look good.
Here he is. He's right. He caught 2 slants for 4th down plays before.
There's another one. And it's picked off. That is perfect down the sideline. And he's still on his feet, and Wentz knocks him out of bounds inside the 20, and that'll tie a ribbon around this one.
And that's Giants football.
It's a 38-yard field goal try by Nugent. Off the upright and good.
This Paula Gunther, the defensive coordinator, has got to feel very satisfied by what his troops did today.
So the Bengals get the win, 32-14. 116th career win for Marvin Lewis, the winningest coach in Bengals franchise history. Stay tuned for the State Farm Game Break Show. That's coming up right after the conclusion of this one.
Bengals were 7 of 14 on 3rd downs last week against the Eagles, and some trickery here as Boyd on the reverse has some room. Tyler Boyd down the sideline and shoved out at the 20-yard line. Tyler Eifert in motion on 2nd and 4. Play action. Dalton, plenty of time. Fires end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Eifert. 2nd down and goal. Hill up the middle, spins, and he is in for the touchdown. High snap, and that one goes nowhere. Scooped up by the Browns. That's a live ball. They lateral it, and this is Demario Davis on the return. Davis pitches it back to Joe Hayden, trying to reverse field. This is like Cal Stanford for 2 points, though. Hayden still going to midfield. Pitches it back, and finally the fun ends at midfield. 3 on the play clock. Griffin takes the snap. Griffin flushed out, gets away from Johnson. Now RG3 going the other way. Throws on the run, it's caught for a 1st down. Gary Barnidge, the tight end, picks up 12 on 3rd and 9. 3rd time today, the Browns are starting inside their own 15. A flea flicker from their own end zone into triple coverage, and it's intercepted by George Iloka. Has some blockers on the return. Iloka is shoved out of bounds. Dalton, quick throw, caught. Touchdown, 2nd of the day for Tyler Eifert. And again, poor field position for the Browns to start this drive. Crowell finds a hole. Crowell to the 25-yard line. A little light from the Browns at disaster areas like the earthquake in Haiti. Handed off to Crowell, just dropped that last pass, doing a better job on the ground. Crowell off to the races, into Cincinnati territory. Griffin himself trying to lunge forward. No call yet.
Looked like he got it to the
It is a touchdown for the Browns. Pryor and Jones at the bottom of your screen. Griffin has to get rid of it. Caught by Duke Johnson. Nice cutback on Dansby. Duke Johnson, room to run. Close to midfield.
They will go for it.
3rd and 1. Crowell has the 1st down and more. Crowell at the 30. Crowell inside the 20. On second down, it's Duke Johnson. Johnson gets away. Duke Johnson into Cincinnati territory. Cincinnati defeats Cleveland for the 5th straight time, which ties their longest win streak in the Battle of Ohio.
Dalton has time. Throws over the middle, makes the connection to Brandon LaFell. With Cincinnati, Bullock has bounced around Houston, the Jets, the Giants, and Pittsburgh. And the fans react. Steelers have won 6 of their last 7 games here at Paul Brown Stadium. This is returnable. Coates fakes out one man. Coates still going. Sammy Coates gets to the outside. And he's out of bounds. Angled out by Bullock. Busted up his left hand earlier in the season. Roethlisberger on time. Antonio Brown. He missed week 13. This is a 45-yard attempt for Boswell. And he knocks it through. Dalton play fake. Clean pocket. Dalton sets up, fires the deep ball, downfield, jump ball, almost intercepted, and a flag down.
Pass interference, defense number 25.
Dalton, quarterback, keeper. Dalton takes it in for the touchdown. 4 tries, and finally, he's now up to 133 straight passes without an interception. Dalton to spin. Dalton gets out of trouble, throws, it's complete. 2nd and 7 now. Fake it. Dalton steps up, hooks a pass to the sideline, hauled in. Handed off to Hill. Jeremy Hill busting through for the touchdown. Roethlisberger steps up, dials up the deep ball, little separation, and a catch made over the shoulder by Brown from 49 yards out. Boswell. He nails it. Everybody's talking about the matchup in Pittsburgh. Boswell kicks it off. Return man is Erickson, the rookie. Erickson's got a lane. Erickson to the outside. Boswell trying to chase him. Oh, he tripped him. Alex Erickson looked like he had a clear path to the end zone. Chris Boswell saves the touchdown.
Tremendous speed by Erickson and great blocking. He sees the opening right there, and now Boswell will lay out.
Short field goal. Bullock. It's good in the first half today. From the gun, Roethlisberger. Protection is there. Roethlisberger. It's complete. Barry holds it. Boswell. Oh, he's got the distance. And he's got it. Each of the last 5 years, only New England and Green Bay have gone a longer stretch. Long pass down the sideline to LaDarius Green. This was in for Le'Veon Bell. He had 132 yards from scrimmage and a touchdown. Trickery to Sammy Coates. Is this Vontaze Burfict again? 15-yard run.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense number 55. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Well, this is where the criticism comes into play with the Cincinnati Bengals and harnessing your emotions.
Well, he thinks that Roethlisberger has the ball and tosses him to the ground.
They have a chat. Burfict gets in his face. From Chris Boswell, 2nd-year kicker from Rice. Roethlisberger sets the feet on a 2nd and 8. Roethlisberger tosses it downfield to Eli Rogers. He's made another from 40. 49-yard attempt, and Boswell splits the uprights for Pittsburgh. Dalton to throw. Pump, fire, intercepted. It's picked up by Timmons. Timmons gets clotheslined down by Whitworth. But the Bengals give it away. His 12th career interception.
Just a great job I'm not sure what Chris Bodine was doing down the field like that.
Roethlisberger from the gun. Downfield. Caught by Rodgers. Another field goal for Boswell. That is 6 on the day, tying a Steeler record as he knocks it through from 30 yards. 2nd and 16. Roethlisberger fires. Caught for the touchdown. Eli Rodgers puts the Steelers in front. Roethlisberger with a strike. Roethlisberger steps up. He throws, finds a soft spot, and it's Ladarius Green for the first down. The Pittsburgh Steelers maintain a 1-game lead in the AFC North. The Steelers rally to knock off the Bengals 24-20. Pittsburgh is 9-5. Baltimore is 8-6. The Bengals have been eliminated, now 5-8-1 on the season. It'll be the Steelers and the Ravens Christmas Day in a big one. Dalton and Roethlisberger share a moment. It's over in Cincinnati, 24-20. Steelers get it done. Let's go to JB.
Blocked by Brown to the left tackle. He moves up. He's grabbed and brought down by Michael Johnson. Blue is the back. He'll go out in a pattern. Look out. Here comes Geno Atkins, who will eat Savage.
The Texans' offensive line. Allen has struggled in pass protection, and Geno Atkins is a handful.
With a 2nd down and 17 for Tom Savage. Almost knocked away once. Hit again. Gilbury brings him down. It's a handoff on 2nd down and 8. And not much there. Vince Wilfork throws him for a 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd down and 4. Underneath he goes and dropped by Fedorowicz. With LaFell in motion. He's hit and brought down. Here comes Clowney. He steamrolls him in. J.J. Watt loves it.
And look at Oboy. He just rocks him right back into the lap of Andy Dalton. And you look at the changes that they're having. You look at the reaction from J.J. Watt. You think he loves it?
8th play of the drive, longest drive tonight, 2nd and 10, and he's got his receiver. Cushing with a big stick on Tyler Boyd. 51st reception. He's into Texan territory to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 21 on the play and a 1st down. But this is a 43-yard field goal try. Trying to put the first score on the board, and he gets it.
They're obviously not going to be an elaborate game plan with the quarterback making his first start.
Good block by Brown at the left tackle, and in a crossing pattern they got Will Fuller. Grimes a block. They go the opposite way. Fedorowicz lost the ball out of bounds. Still Houston's ball. He is 9 of his last 9 over the last couple games. This is a 25-yarder to tie him. A look out from behind.
Kevin, that back has got a chip in route. They're not doing that. That's just regardless of whether it's Merciless, Clowney, man-to-man coverage.
3rd and 4. They loop it outside. It's caught by Akeem Hunt with a foot race. And he's got the 1st down. Tackled by Sean Williams. It's a catch and run to the 6.
Playing with his eyes in the backfield. Took a poor angle.
And for the lead. He got it.
In terms of his ability to make substitutions and dial up blitzes.
Dalton 1st and 10. Right through his hands and picked off. Demps has got the ball.
Little in cut, just comes out a little hot and high.
He looks into the nickel. Grimes in the backfield, releases on the route, and a throw is incomplete.
Does not make the critical mistake. He's thrown 7 picks so far this season.
3rd and 5. This is LaFell, and he's off to the races. It'll be a foot race. Demps is on him. Clowney, he's gone. There he goes. Brandon LaFell. Touchdown. 86 yards, and a flag has been thrown. The flag appears to be on Houston.
Offside. Number 35 defense, who was lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty's declined, results of the play. Touchdown.
Really nothing to it. It's just a simple slant route, and he is off to the races. He just splits the secondary, and guys aren't going to catch Brandon LaFell in the open field. Kevin, we talked about it. Somebody had to step up and make a play late in this game in the fourth quarter.
1st and 10. With a fake to Blue, and he's got time for Dorowitz with the block. And he goes downfield. It's caught by Fuller. He's got 4.28 speed, and he was brought down with a nice ankle tackle right there. Savage with a 1st and 10. Outside he goes. Hopkins. He breaks the tackle. Jones couldn't get him. And then he slides into the 23-yard line. 1st and 10. Alfred Blue. Blocked by Fedorowicz. Blocked by Hopkins. He's in for 6. And the Texans recapture the lead on a 24-yard touchdown run by Alfred Blue. Fedorowicz with a pretty good block there, too, on Dansby. Alfred Blue with his first touchdown of the season with the, oh, it's blocked! The extra point is blocked. Ray will pick it up. Did he step on the chalk? Nonetheless, down he goes. Dalton. And what a catch! What a catch made! Uzama, a diving 8-yard reception. Trying to get position. Burkhead, the hesitation, and a great block by Zeitler. 43-yard field goal. Good hold by Huber. The kick is wide! He missed it! He missed it! Houston wins! Houston has won the division! The Texans are going to the playoffs! Again!
Kevin, he approached the ball before it was snapped. You go back and look at Randy Bullock. He gets a little antsy. He starts down at the ball before they actually snap. It's a big reason why he pushed it right.
On 2nd and goal, Burkhead takes it, tripped up on the edge, diving for the goal line, and he is in for a touchdown. Rex Burkhead, opening drive score for the Bengals. A 3-and-out on defense to start, and Andy Dalton leads a nearly flawless opening touchdown drive.
Yeah, basically just a weak side, outside zone. Nobody there to set the edge for the Baltimore Ravens defense.
Hewitt at H-back. Play fake. Dalton cuts back. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Uzama holds it in, and Andy Dalton and the Bengals with a perfect offensive first quarter. 2 touchdown drives. Dalton 6 for 6 with a touchdown pass.
You'll see Uzoma right here block down and then release. Great patience by him to sell the block, then get off. That's what gets him lost in coverage for the Baltimore Ravens defense.
1st and goal for Baltimore from the Cincinnati 2. Flacco on the roll. Intercepted in the end zone. It's picked off. Williams will go down in the end zone. Sean Williams with his 3rd INT of the year. Perriman makes the grab on the cross, gets past Dansby, slips away. Perriman inside the 5. Perriman stretches. He has the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. Rashad Perriman, a 40-yard touchdown from Joe Flacco.
There we go. That's why they drafted this kid out of the University of Central Florida. I mean, his whole thing coming out of college was speed. He's dealt with some knee issues and things like that here early on in his career, but this has happened a few times this year. I think he catches people a little off.
After reviewing the play, the runner's elbow is down. He's short of the goal line.
Here is Dixon, cuts it back, second up, stretching for the touchdown. Dixon stopped initially, but reaches across for the Baltimore touchdown. Here. As Burkhead will take it in for his 2nd touchdown. All but seal it for Cincinnati. Be on a sideline together. Allen at quarterback. Allen's going to take a deep shot for Perriman downfield, and it is intercepted by Russell. Kamari Russell, the rookie from Notre Dame, claimed off a Raiders from Kansas City for the interception. for the minute 53. He left a little bit of a question mark as to whether he would come back for season 17, but told us yesterday, packed up the house, left the key, and there was a finality as Marvin Lewis pays his respects to Steve Smith and the remarkable football career.